Hey writers, we are going to continue working on editing. Today our focus for editing will be to make sure that we put spaces between our words, and we're going to focus on, did we put capital letters at the beginning of our sentences? We're also going to focus on, did we use lowercase letters unless capital letters were needed? We also want to focus on making sure we put punctuation where we needed punctuation in our sentences. So let's take a look at one of my stories now. Today I'm going to be looking for making sure I put capital letters where I needed capital letters. I want to make sure that I have lowercase letters unless a capital letter was needed. I also want to make sure that I have spaces in between my words. And I want to check on my punctuation. So let's do that now. Just like yesterday, I'm going to use a post-it note to mark when I need to fix up something in my writing. So let's look at my first page now. One thing that I'm looking for is making sure that I have spaces between each one of my words. And I'm looking at my writing, and I do have spaces between my writing. Now I'm going to be looking for making sure that I capitalize all of the beginning of my sentences and making sure that I have punctuation marks to end my thoughts. So let's reread this page. So one day, there was two girls that jumped on their bed. Okay, that's the end of my sentence. I do have a punctuation mark, but I'm not really sure that I like this and starting my sentence. So I'm gonna change that. And I think I'm gonna start my sentence with there. So let's see, I'm going to capitalize this because now it's the beginning of my sentence. So let's see how we like that. One day, there was two girls that jumped on their bed. Okay, period, beginning of a new sentence, capital letter. Their dad said, time to go to the beach, girls. Okay, so I know that their dad said, so I think I need a comma. And then I'm going to actually capitalize this since this is the quote of their dad saying something. So time to go to the beach, girls. Okay, I think I'm good there. Now as I'm reading my writing, I want to make sure that I have lowercase letters unless capital letters were needed. Okay, so let me reread this page and let me look and make sure that I only have capital letters where I need it. One, so this is the beginning of a sentence, capital letter here. One day, this is not the beginning of a sentence, it's not someone's name, so I might want to make this a lowercase. So one day there, I did it again, so I'm going to make this letter also lowercase. One day, let me just write this out. One day, there was two girls, I think I'm good there, that, I have another capital letter that doesn't belong. This isn't the beginning of a sentence, so I want to make sure this is lowercase. So one day, there was two girls that jumped. I have another capital letter. I want to make sure that it's lowercase. Okay. One day, there was two girls that jumped on their bed. Period. Okay. There. That's good. Dad said, time to go to the, I noticed that I have a capital letter here. I want to make this a lowercase letter because I don't need a capital letter there. To the beach. I also want to make this B lowercase because I don't need a capital letter there. That's not the beginning of a sentence. It's not someone's names. Okay, let me reread and check my writing. One day, there was two girls that jumped on their bed. Their dad said, time to go to the beach, girls. I think the dad was really excited, so I think I want to make this an exclamation mark. Okay, I think I'm done editing this page. All right, writers, we just got through editing my piece of writing. Today, I want you to do the same thing in your writing. I want you to reread your piece of writing in all of your books in your series. I want you to look back over them. I want you to think about, did I write capital letters to start my sentences? Did I put lowercase letters unless a capital letter was needed? So if I didn't and I put a capital letter where I wasn't supposed to, I want you to go ahead and fix that up today, okay? I want you to make sure that you have spaces in between each one of your words so that it will be easy for readers to read your writing. All right, and today, the last thing I want you to check. I want you to check to make sure that you have punctuation marks to end your sentences, okay? Writers, I know you have been doing a great job all this week. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Let's get to editing today. Off you go.